My name's Liz. I have lost 118 pounds using my smartphone. I'm using an app called Lose It. This app it's free. It's called loseit.com, or just Lose It on the App Store. It works as a food journal, an exercise journal. It sets a calorie budget for you based on height, weight, activity level. And as you lose weight and plug in new weights, it actually drops down your calorie budget so you know where you're at. For this week, it gives me kind of a graph and with a line on it that says this is where my calorie budget is. So as long as I'm in the green zone, I'm good, I'm under my calorie budget. If I cross over that line, it turns red. If I cross over it by a little tiny bit, not a big deal. If I cross over it by, a couple hundred calories, it's time to start reining it in. And that it helps me a lot to know it's just a quick visual. Okay, I'm still in the green, or I'm in the green, but I'm awfully close to that budget line. So make sure to, no more snacks. Or one of the things that I think is the coolest about it is that you can scan your barcodes if you eat like a packaged food. Like for lunch today, I had a little lean cuisine. So I have the box here. All I have to do is hit scan barcode, and it takes it a second to pull up, but then I just use the phone's camera to scan that barcode, and it'll think, and then tell me, this is how many calories I've got. It also pulls up nutrients and everything, and it has this huge database. There's so many things in it. So I can just add my food, and I know, hey, for lunch today, I had lean cuisine. And if I tell it it's done, now it's telling me, for lunch I had 200 calories, which means I didn't have to think, I put it in. It saves your foods, and so if you can set it to however many foods you want. I have it set for the last 100 foods that I've eaten. If I say, hey, I ate the same thing for breakfast today that I ate yesterday, I can go in, do previous meals, and say, okay, yesterday I had a bagel, and add my bagel. And it just remembers that. If I just decide, oh wait, never mind, that's not really what I ate, I can just delete it, just swipe and delete. I think it's really handy. For exercise, I can do the same thing. It saves the exercises that you use the most. My personal favorite is the elliptical, and you can set your intensity. So if you're working out really hard versus if you're just kind of working out lightly, and then tell it how many minutes you've gone, and based on the number of minutes, the intensity you say you're using, and your current weight, it'll tell you how many calories you burned. Like yesterday, I used the elliptical for 45 minutes at moderate intensity. At my weight, I burned 644 calories, which I think that's one of the things that it's a kind of a fun thing to find out is as you lose weight, the number of calories you burn per your exercise session goes down. So it kind of stinks, but I wouldn't trade it off. I've been using it consistently since February of 2011, and I've lost 117 pounds. I'm 6 feet tall. I used to weigh 375. This morning I weighed 257. I've gone from a size 28 to a size 16. I'm pretty darn proud of myself. And I think it's just a great tool for me. It's really helped me. If you hear about people who've kept weight off long term, a vast majority of them say they track their calories, they track what they eat somehow. For me, I've always got my phone, so having a little pocket food journal it's been amazing for me. I mean, I've been struggling with weight and with adding the endocrine issues that I've got, it makes made a lot harder. So to find something that actually worked for me it's been so amazing, and I know I'm going to be able to do it, and I know I'm going to be able to keep off the weight and to just be a healthier person and be able to manage my life better, just because I've been able to find a method that works for me. So I'd recommend giving Lose It a try.